Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, welcome to our mini talk today. I'm Sika and this is my friend Safa. We're going to have a chill chat about overseas program.
Yep, if you want to study or work abroad, or maybe you're just curious about how to go overseas, stay tuned here.
Exactly, we'll answer questions asked by the average person who is confused about their plans to go abroad.
So, stay tuned and let's get started.
So the first question is, Safa, what is your main reason for wanting to join an overseas program?
Of course, like usual people, my reason of joining an overseas program is to have new experience, have a new relationship, and know what the culture in overseas. Like we know that every country have different culture, like Japan, Korea, China. That's different, right?
Yes.
Have different, right? And maybe in the another side of country, maybe they have another culture. I want to know that. I want to know
Wow.
the culture, their behavior of people, and maybe their um, how they study. I want to know that, and it will be the new experience and new knowledge for me. That's all.
Oh, okay.
And what's your main reason, Chika?
Okay, so my main reason is because I want to step out of my comfort zone and grow both personally and professionally. I believe that by experiencing a new culture, lifestyle, and education system, I will become more independent, adaptable, and open minded. Living in a different country will allow me to learn how people in other parts of the world think, like solve problems and work together. I also want to challenge myself to use English
Inshallah.
and maybe even learn a new language, which I think will improve my communication skills a lot. Besides that, I want to build international connections and gain global experiences that can help me in my future career, especially in tech related fields like mobile development or web development. Basic, Basically, I want to see the world and let the world shape me into a better version of myself.
My God, that's so cool.
Thank you.
And we're going to the second question. Which country are you most interested in and why?
Okay, most interest in Singapore. First, it's home to one of my dream universities, that is Nanyang Technology University (NTU), which has a strong reputation in the fields of technology and innovation. I feel like their environment is super supportive for young people who want to be creative and build real solutions for global problems. Besides that, Singapore is very modern, clean, and well organized, but still close to home. So I feel like it's perfect. Wait, oh, it's a perfect first step before exploring other continents. I also admire how multicultural. Well, wait. I also admire how
Multicultural,
multicultural.
you mean?
I also admire how multicultural the society is and how English is widely used.
Oh,
That
inshallah.
makes it easier for international students to adapt and engage. I'm really inspired by how fast Singapore develops and becomes one of Asia's tech leaders, and I want to be part of that kind of forward-thinking environment.
Mashallah.
And how about you, Saf?
Okay, so actually I have several options to go abroad. For the first is, um, of course, Singapore
Oh,
too.
okay.
But
Okay.
I want to my dream university is NUS.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Just, I mean.
because yeah, in Singapore we have known that they have a clean environment
Yes,
and
that's so true.
the smart not smart but like rules that very structured rules and structured laws is there because not like here. but like here that you have known, okay,
Okay.
you have known, and I also like their transportation like MRT. It's so
Yes.
good,
Oh my God,
like
that's so beautiful.
yeah, so
The
beautiful.
MRT.
And that's the iconic one in Singapore.
Yes.
And the second one is, if not in Singapore, I would say in Japan,
Okay.
because Japan has more has clean environment, like tidy, and it's good, it's clean, and have good rules too. And my third option is Saudi Arabia, because
Masya Allah.
because
Amin.
especially in some university that have IT fields, and because in Saudi Arabia I really like the vibes. Is even it's not like Indonesian, but it's good, the cultures, and it's really, and besides it's what, and of course we can go worship too if we
Yeah.
tired like
Okay.
that.
Masya Allah.
That's
Amin.
my
Okay.
countries.
Okay.
Okay.
So the next question is, are you more interested in a study abroad program, internship, or work abroad?
Okay, study abroad,
Okay.
internship, or abroad.
Yes.
Oh my god! Actually, I like three of them. I like all, but the most interest is perhaps study abroad first. Like
Okay.
it's for us to adaptation in outside,
Mm,
because of by studying we can meet new relationship um, with good relationship, because if work, if it's more, it's harder. We know what the word of work, it's like that. And if study abroad, we can make new relationship, can learn first their language, their cultures, their habits, and we can follow them,
okay. Okay.
follow their flow, and we can searching for, and also besides study we can search for job,
Wah.
job,
Yes.
and how, and maybe practice how to interview in there, interview, and see searching the work cultures too. So after studies I interest too in work abroad.
Oh, Masya Allah. Okay.
And how about you?
So right now, I'm more interested in a study abroad program because I want to focus on learning deeply an academic setting while exploring a new environment. I believe that by studying abroad, I can gain access to higher quality resources, mentorship, and cutting edge knowledge that might not
Inshallah.
be easily available
Yes.
in my current country. After that, I would also love to explore internship or work
Inshallah.
opportunities abroad so I can apply what I've learned and in a real world setting. But for now, study comes first, especially because I still have so much to learn and I want to build a strong foundation before entering the industry.
Inshallah, that's so good. Okay, and next to the fourth questions.
Okay?
What do you want to achieve after joining this program?
Um, so, after joining this program, I want to come back with a wider perspective and a stronger mindset. I want to achieve academic excellence and be confident using English in both academic and everyday situations. I also have I also hope to build a portfolio filled with international experience, whether it's through class projects, collaboration, or volunteering activities.
Inshallah.
Another thing I want to achieve is the ability to inspire other young people from my country, especially those from vocational schools like me, to dream big and believe that global opportunities are not impossible for us. In the long run, I want to take all the knowledge and experience I've gained abroad and apply it back home, either by building meaningful software products, mentoring others, or starting
Inisiatif. Inisiatif.
my own initiative that helps people grow with tech.
Inshallah.
So, how about you, Saf?
Okay, so the to achieve after joining this program. Okay, after joining this program, of course, I want to come back with with the new experience and new story.
Okay.
First, like I really want to have a new chapter of story, like the more like more good story good in outside, because yeah, if in Indonesia we have a lot of people who have same stories, like we have yeah, we learn, we go to some place that we can reach to. But if in outside, in overseas, I want to tell them how beautiful that country,
Inshallah.
how beautiful the rules, and how beautiful the and how good the study there. And I want to
Okay.
share, maybe it will be the new experience for them, and be the inspiration for us who want planning, or maybe um, have planning to go abroad, or maybe still struggle and don't know where they want to go, like that.
Masya Allah. Okay. Wow, so good.
Inshallah.
Okay, Saf, for the next question, have you probably researched that the available overseas programs?
Of course, I have research about that, but I research it's like about because I research in Instagram, and it's like my FYP is there is something about volunteer or scholarship there, like scholarship to some countries, or maybe tips and tricks about the scholarship. But I'm not research more, because I feel lazy. Of course, for the first I feel futur lazy, because I think that I still not have enough document to apply it. But inshallah next time
Amin.
I will search more. I will search the internship. The no, not internship, the scholarship,
Scholarship.
the volunteer, like that.
Okay.
And how about you?
Okay, so of course, yes, I've done some research on available overseas program, especially the ones related to technology and digital innovation. I've looked into exchange programs, work visa opportunities, and even youth tech conferences or boot camps that accept international applicants. I've also explored a few government sponsored scholarships and global tech internship platforms. Most of the programs I'm interested in are focused on skill building, cross cultural,
Cross cultural.
sorry, cross cultural experience and career growth.
Inshallah.
I'm also always checking out updates from international campus basis and LinkedIn to stay informed. The process may be a bit overwhelming sometimes, but I enjoy researching because it makes my dream feel more real and reachable.
Inshallah. Okay,
Okay. Oh,
and the sixth one.
okay.
Inshallah. The sixth one is, have you decided on the major and industry you want to study abroad?
Okay. Yes, I've decided to focus on the technology and software development industry, especially web development. I've always been passionate about creating digital solutions that are both useful and creative. Right now, I'm building my foundation through school projects and self-learning, but I want to take it the next level by learning directly in an international tech environment. I'm really interested in how different countries handle digital security, user interface trends, and sustainable tech innovation. The tech industry is always growing and evolving globally, and I want to be part of the movement, learning, working, and eventually contributing meaningful ideas.
Inshallah.
And so, how about you?
Okay, so the major of industry that the
Yeah.
major that I want to go, I want to learn in abroad is, of course, as like you, technology and software development
Okay.
industry.
Yeah.
But I have second choice is the communication visual design, or
Wow.
maybe we can say it as the cafe, because
Addictive.
I have interest too in design, like such as graphic design, or maybe design 3D and
So cool.
etc. So I want to go in technology and software development to continue my journey here that I have learned. Like I have learned mobile app and website, and I want to continue to and overseas to that what the name with that lesson that major that I have learned here. And also, if the second option is the cafe, I want to learn something new. I want to learn design. I want to learn illustration. I want to learn 3D and etc.
Wow.
And of course, it's not hard. It's not easy because
Yes.
what both of them is have um, their their own challenge, their own obstacles, like the software development. Maybe we have to code. We have to learn about code more than what we learn now. And for design, we have I especially have to learn the new things. I have to learn from zero, from scratch. What the new things about design, but I really, but if we have the strong intention to do that, inshallah we can do.
Amin.
Amin ya rabbal alamin.
Inshallah.
Ya.
Okay, so for the next question, what are the biggest challenge you imagine while undergoing this program?
Okay, the challenge you imagine is okay. That I imagine the challenge is of course the culture. We don't
Yeah.
know we don't really know what the culture of people outside. We have known that Indonesian have so the what the name the cheerful people, the people who always what the name sapa sapa greeting greeting us
Yeah.
who have always greeting us who have that we have known the 5 S that they applicant it in their life. That's Indonesian, but we don't know about the outside.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go to several countries for having vacation, of course, and the cultures in the country is totally different. And for example, we take it Malaysia. It's the closest language to us, and it's close to us. And I go there, but for vacation, of course. And the people there is totally different. Even the language is almost same. We can understand their language, but their behavior is really not not friendly as us like that. So this is the most challenge. And the second one is financial. We
Yeah.
have known that outside the in outside it's so expensive. You know that for example $1 in Singapore it's 10,000 in here.
Yeah.
It's so expensive that it's too if we buy for example something that just cost $2, it means we buy something that it's 20,000 here. It's so like
Oh my
even
God.
it's just a drink, maybe a mineral water or etc.
Yeah.
And it's like we have preparation about our financial too in there, and don't be in Indonesia we call it as kalap, break, bread like that.
Okay.
Okay, that's all. And what about you?
Okay, I think the biggest challenge, of course, culture, and I think language barriers, and possibly being far from family for a long time. Of course, that like living in a new country means adapting to a different lifestyle, food, climate, and even social norms. It's exciting, but at the same time, it might be emotionally and mentally so in the beginning. I also think balancing work or study while keeping up with all the responsibilities in a new environment could be a little stressful at first. But I believe that all those challenges are part of the learning process,
Uh,
and I'm ready to face them because they will shape me into a stronger and more
Inshallah.
resilient person. Amin.
Amin. Inshallah. That's the important one, guys. The most
Yes.
important.
Okay.
And the next question. What is your plan to overcome language barrier in the destination country?
Okay. To overcome language barriers, I'm already taking steps to improve my English every day through conversation, watching English videos,
Inshallah.
reading articles, and even writing like this. If I go to country where English isn't the main language, I try to learn basic uh,
Phrases.
I try to learn basic phrases of their local language before I arrive, at least enough for daily conversations. I also love to make friends with locals or fellow international students so I can learn faster through real interactions. And I'm not afraid of making mistakes when speaking because I
So,
believe that show I learn language is something that can be improved with effort and time, and I commit to working on it every day.
inshallah. Okay.
Okay, and how about you?
Okay. So to overcome language barriers is, of course, for the first is improving English. Like
Mm,
you said, the world
yeah.
improves English. You can watching film. We can watching the English shorts. Maybe at least to improve our English, and maybe reading English articles, or maybe if we don't know, we can open Google Translate, but not just to translate one sentence, but maybe by word, so we can understand what the sentence means. Like that. And maybe for learn too, maybe like we can learn in some platform, like
Mm,
for example Duolingo,
Duolingo.
the popular one, and etc. Maybe if you have recommendation, you can drop on comment. And um, if go to country that where English is not main language, of course, learn that language. Learn not just learn by speaking, but learn how to write. For it make us easy to maybe write message for them, so it not make them feel hard to understand what we mean by texting, like that.
Okay. Okay, so for the next question, have you prepared a financial plan for the overseas program?
Okay, so actually, how
Mm,
between yes or not and not.
mm,
Yes, because I thinking about their cost of life, like our food, our beverage, of course, like we have to eat too in there, to buy some food ingredients for cooking, and for the cost of beverage drink, like at least mineral water,
mm.
or maybe we have another drink like milk or juice and etc. And okay, for and a financial plan, another for another is for taking a vacation, maybe for the transportation, such as MRT, train, or what the name, or taxi for go aboard. Not for go aboard, for go to another destination. Maybe we want to take a vacation, or maybe want to go to campus. We have to, I thinking that. And another thing is to take a vacation to what the name, to a tourist destination, like the iconic place in that country, or maybe the another place that viral in social media. Yeah, we don't want to skip that
To skip.
experience, right?
Yeah.
Of course, we want, if we go far away to that country, we want to take experience beside of studying. We want to take a vacation too, like that, and it's must have so many. I have thinking a lot of about that, but the not that I mean is I'm not yet really preparation, because I still think that I I still struggling to go to to go to overseas,
Uh,
to planning go there.
yeah.
I want or not. So yeah, I'm not really preparation about the financial, like that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and what about you?
Okay, I've actually been thinking about this a lot. I know joining an overseas program isn't just about the excitement or the dream. Money plays a big part too.
Yes.
So I don't want to go in unprepared. I start mapping out a raw financial plan including things like flight tickets, rent, food,
Yes.
transportation, and even emergency expenses just in case something unexpected happens.
Sure.
I also had some real talks with my family about what kind of support they can give and what parts I will need to cover myself. I'm also considering saving up early and maybe doing small jobs or side hustles before I leave.
Yes, that's
The
important.
ideas is I don't want to stress about money once I'm already there. Better to plan now and enjoy the experience later, right?
Yes,
Yes.
of course. That's the important one.
Yes.
Money.
Yes.
Money is everything.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, and the next question. Are you planning to look for scholarship or work while studying there?
Mm, totally, yes. I'm planning to go full force on scholarship hunting, like applying to as many as possible that match my goals. And I've been looking at programs offered by governments, universities, and even private tech companies that support young talents. Scholarship would definitely help a lot with the major costs. Besides that, if the country allows it, I I'm I'm would definitely wait. I'm also down to do part-time work while studying, like in cafes or even take related gigs if I get lucky. Not just for the money, but also to get a taste of the working culture and building connection. I feel like working while studying would take me to manage my time better, and who knows, it might open doors for future full-time jobs too.
Inshallah, okay.
And how about yourself?
Okay, for planning to look for scholarship, of course,
Mhm.
yes, I also planning to go scholarship because we have to know that we can spend our money there just for studying,
Yeah.
like just for pay the university costs. Okay, so yeah, of course we have to. I have to search many scholarship
Mhm.
that it can my studies cost, my university cost is decrease, and for what the name or work, yes, of course work too, but just freelance, not
Oh,
until part-time,
but
because
yeah.
I afraid if it because I'm not really have what the name I not really have good planning,
Mm.
good schedule, routine activity. So maybe I really want to do freelance because it's easy and
Yeah.
flexible. If part-time,
If
will be my second option.
mhm.
If I feel that I'm ready to take part-time jobs. Inshallah, I will take it. I will take the opportunity and try to do. Yeah, we don't know. It can be our
Mhm.
new experience, and it can include to our CV too,
Yeah.
like that.
Already?
Ready,
Okay.
done.
So for the next question, how ready are you to adapt to the cost of living in the destination country?
Um, it's really the cost. Okay, it will be the big challenge, a big
Yeah.
challenge because yeah, we have known that I have said before that the cost in outside and our country is totally different. Like it can be different specific value for our money and their money. So but I have to ready to adapt in cost of living in the destination country. Yeah, maybe can set a simple mindset like we have
Inshallah.
to economize. We
Okay.
cannot buy something that's really expensive. So just buy something that we really need, like food or and beverage. And maybe the beverage is not until like in coffee shop that we know it's expensive. So maybe just take it as take it all that we need
Mhm.
and done and economize to the better living in outside country, like that.
Okay.
How about you?
Okay. So I know adapting to a new country's cost of living can be a challenge,
Mm-mm.
especially if it's somewhere with a higher standard than
True.
what I'm used to. But I'm mentally prepared for it. I've been watching vlogs and reading stories from other students abroad, so I kind of know what to expect. I'm ready to be smart with money, like budgeting every month, choosing affordable food options, and using student discounts, and taking public transport instead of taxis.
Yes, it's important.
I don't mind living in a shared room or keeping things simple as long as I can focus on my goals. I feel like it's all part of the experience. Learning to survive and thrive in a new environment is gonna make me stronger anyway. So I'm low-key excited for that challenge.
Inshallah, that's so good.
Okay.
So that's our answer to questions about overseas program. Hopefully, this helped those of you who want to try it.
If you have any question or experience about overseas programs, comment below. We'll apa sih bacanya?
With love.
With love. Oke, bentar. If you have any question or experience about overseas program, comment below. We'd love to share with you.
And if you're currently planning to go abroad, we wish you the best of luck.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy content like this. See you in the next Mini Talk.
Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum
Warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
See you.